Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So today's date, it is the 29th of April, as usual, a Monday afternoon as I'm doing this video. The time now is about 3 p.m. So just a quick disclaimer first, whatever I share in this video is just for education purpose, okay? Please do your own due diligence, not a buy and sell signal over here. So let's kickstart today's session, okay? Just a very quick announcement first, calendar, okay? So just let you know, from the 15th to 24th of May, okay, I will be away from the desk for a vacation, okay? I'm actually heading to Perth, okay? I'm heading to Perth. So from 15th to 24th. So, okay, on the 20th of May, on a Monday, okay, I definitely won't be doing some video updates for you guys, okay? So the whole week, there's good chance that there won't be video update, okay? But let's see whether I have the chance to do some text update into the members area. All right, so most likely, okay, the last video update that I will do for you guys is on the 13th of May, okay? And then when I come back again on the 27th of May, okay? If in between, okay, if there's no updates, right, it is pretty normal also, okay? So don't be, surprised. Hey, how come Alex, there's no updates, so I will just, keep repeating to you guys until, before I fly, so that you guys know that I won't be updating from between 13th to 24th of May. Okay, so meantime, right, just a quick recap on what I mentioned last week. Okay, so this is the S&P Cash Index. Let's go to the S&P 500 futures. Okay, so last week, okay, during the midweek update on, I think Thursday, right, I mentioned that, okay, I am looking for the market to do a complex pullback, something like that, right? So in fact, this scenario has played out already. You can see that, after on the 25th, okay, the market, there's some this downside, okay, break below the low and then go up higher again. So right now, in fact, I am more inclined towards the bearish side. Short term now, maybe about 1 month, that kind, okay, not long term. Okay, I think that there could be more downside to go. So if this scenario is playing out, this complex pullback. So in fact, you can go to the members area, right? You can see over there the latest video, midweek on the 25th. You can see that actually Kenny actually mentioned, okay, hey Alex, thanks for the update. I'm pretty spot on yesterday market, which is this day lah. Okay, where the market actually had a pullback one day and then go up higher. Okay, so as I go along, I'll share with you my views over there. Okay, so one of the reasons why I'm still so-called short-term bearish is because of some of the market internals. So like I mentioned, right, this NYSI, this NYSE McClellan Summation Index, okay, it is still heading down below the 8 EMA. So the latest last few days can see that it is still hovering at a low, even though the market rebounded, it didn't actually go up higher. So, it seems like it is market internals is still pretty weak to me. And also looking at the another internals, okay, it's been quite some time since I mentioned that it is actually the VVIX over VIX ratio. This is this over here, this, okay. On the top, it is the VVIX over VIX. Okay, I'll put it on the line chart. VVIX is actually the volatility of VIX. So VIX, okay, is the volatility of the S&P 500 options right now. So it is a measure of volatility, okay? And actually the VVIX is actually the measure of the volatility of the volatility. Okay, it's a derivative of the volatility. Okay. So in other words, okay, if you don't understand, doesn't matter. Okay, I mean that maybe for those who are new, doesn't matter. Just really as a market internals, where I always look for a divergence. Okay, so you can see that while the market it is going higher, this is S&P 500 index, right? The SPY ETF, the VVIX has shown sign of the divergence already for some time. So as I mentioned, right, the VVIX over VIX ratio, it is not a timing tool, not an execution tool, not a trigger entry tool. Okay, it is just to give you some warning that the market might not be as strong as it is. Okay, and also you can see that the shorter time frame, right? While the S&P 500 is heading up for the past 1 week or so, the VIX is still lying at the low over there. So it tells me that the market internals is actually not that strong. Okay, so this is another reason. Another reason, of course, is I mentioned to you this seasonal cycle. Typically, okay, in the election year, May tend to be a weaker month. Then June, okay, and July tend to be stronger. And as I mentioned, right, it seems that this year it is following this path pretty well. And I'm expecting that price might come down for some further correction at the end of the month. So we are already approaching the end of the month already. Today is already 29th of April already. Okay, and as such, right? Okay, in the members area, okay, previously I mentioned some of the stocks that I went long, like for example IWM, okay, IJR, okay, PHO, the Water Resources ETF, the Fidelity, FIS, and Ecolab, and these a few stocks. Okay, I just want to let you know here first, I have already exited all my long position, all my swing long position, as I mentioned over there. So I entered IJR, exited, PHO exited, FIS exited, ECL exited. So IJR and PHO, right, my risk to reward, it is about 1R, which means that if I risk $100, I get back about profit of $100. Okay, so this one 1R, this one about 1R also, so pretty good. Okay, so for FIS, okay, this is losing money. So I didn't wait for the price to hit my stop loss. So I already exited. So this is how the chart looked like for FIS. Okay, it actually came down. FIS, it is Fidelity. Yeah, so it didn't hit my stop loss, but price action doesn't look too good also. So I've really exited based on a discretionary view. ECL went up slightly higher, okay, but we are also nearing towards the earnings, and also I am not so bullish for this coming week. So I've also exited this also. I think the reward, it is about, my risk to reward is about, I think it's about 0.5R there about that. So I've exited. So overall, okay, it is still a profitable swing trade week for me last week. Okay, and also, which I mentioned right in the members area, it is I mentioned a few short selling watch lists. I personally, okay, I've entered short into GES, into Macy. GES is underwater. Okay, Macy is near relatively unchanged lah. Okay, and then the other one that I have, it is, let me take a look at my broker first. That's a quick one. Suddenly forget the ticker thing, but I think it's HRI. Okay, HRI. Okay, also based on the watch list in the bearish data, it's also have a short position in HRI also. So these are the three that I have for short position. As of now, I have no intention to add on. I think 3 it is enough. So no long swing position as well. Okay. And based on the RG chart, the relative rotation graph over there. So based on the daily time frame, okay, daily time frame, you can see that okay, the consumer, staple, utilities, financial, and the health are doing pretty nicely so far, relatively to the S&P 500. You can see that the tech, it is actually not doing so well. All these are relative, okay. So previously I mentioned about XLF lah. Okay, so it is, I think during the Monday Facebook Live, okay, it is relatively stronger. So it is indeed relatively stronger than the S&P 500. Okay, and also want to share with you, right? So personally, I'm using, so for example, you can see the this list, right? The data that I have, right? Okay, based on weekly, right? So I actually imported into this market in out watch list, so I can filter out what's the market cap and all this, like, and some filtering technical screener and all this. Okay, but for those, okay, who do not have a market in out, right? Sometimes, right? For example, like this watch list, for this coming week one, still not so much for the bullish one, but sometimes during a good seasonal week, right, there could be hundreds of such stocks. So how do you actually monitor them one by one, or have a quick glance, or or a good quick screening? So let me know, okay? You can share with me what are some of the screener watch lists or whatever platform that you're using, okay, to have a good watch list or portfolio watch list, so you can screen the stock easily, okay? So I think, okay, for those who trying to filter out some of these stocks, right, I think a good quick way is to actually use Yahoo Finance, okay? So this is the Yahoo Finance. You can just register an account. It is free. So you can go to the my portfolio over there. All right, just to share with you, because I find this Yahoo Finance is not too bad. Okay, if you do not have market in now, I mean that you want to kind of do some simple screening, how to filter out your seasonal watch list, right? I think Yahoo Finance is not too bad. So over here, okay, you can see that watch list. You can see that maybe you can create portfolio. All right, name the portfolio. Maybe you can put May, simple one. Okay, just a May test watch list. Okay, whatever it is, you just do like this, then you create portfolio. All right. So let's say it is a bullish portfolio. Let's head over to the bullish stocks for May. Okay, these are the data for the month of May. Okay, for this week. So very simple. All you have to do is just to copy the ticker. All right, copy the ticker. Head back to Yahoo Finance. Just add. It says that use comma to separate multiple codes. Then press enter. But actually, don't need the comma. Even spaces is fine as well. Okay, all the spaces, just hit enter. Then it is all inside already. So by default, it is actually the fundamental view or this. Okay, you can do a custom view also. So this is my custom view. So the custom view, right, you can edit the view over there. Okay, you can add in the symbol, average volume, company name, or 52-week high, 52-week low, whatever it is, you can add. But I think the more important one is to symbol, company name, okay, average volume, you can decide whether you have or not, okay. And the other important one, it is actually a market cap. Market cap is very important, a quick filter for you, market cap, okay. And then, all right, as a rule of thumb, this is also not too bad. 50-day percentage change, 50-day percentage change. Okay, you can click on this, okay, check on this, and then just save. So this will be the custom view. So you can see the symbol, company name, average volume, market cap, and the 50-day moving average percentage change. So these are the ones that I've imported just now, right? Okay, so you can actually sort by market cap. All right. So the very small one, right? Maybe the small cap penny stock. Maybe you can just skip them first. You can walk through with them using the biggest cap first. Okay, so for the biggest cap, right? Okay, like you can see that Lockheed Martin is the biggest cap. SHW, so on and so forth. Okay, another one is to actually put the 50-day moving average percentage change. All right. So in short, right, if it is actually negative, right, which means that price is actually below the 50 days moving average. I think if I'm not mistaken, this is, I think, a percentage away from the 50 days moving average. All right. So for those negative ones, right, you can maybe skip it. Okay. For example, bullish one, right, Aon, right, AAON, can say it's 10% away from the 50-day MA. So you see that AAON, okay, AAON, this is a bullish data, but if you look at the moving average, like MA, SMA, this is the bullish data, right? So where is it? Oh, so AON, sorry, AON, yeah, I'm not finding funny, AON. Aon. Okay, this is the Aon PLC. Yeah, that's right. So you can see that the 50 day 50-day MA, can see that it is over here. This is the MA. It is pretty far from the MA. So this is this. Okay, so negative means it's actually below the 50-day MA. All right. So you can also sort by the 50-day MA. Of course, those very severely under 50-day MA. 50-day MA can use it as a quick and simple guide whether it is midterm, it is bullish or bearish lah. Because all these are bearish. Okay, or you can find the bullish one. Okay, these are the one that you could be focusing on. The positive one. At least you know that midterm it is still on an uptrend. Okay, because Yahoo Finance, you cannot filter by cloud, cannot filter by pivot point. So I think 50 days is a good enough filter. You can just after that go to TradingView and watch, go through some of these stocks. Okay, or you can sort by market cap first. Okay, sort by market cap, the biggest one. Okay, Lockheed Martin and all this, right? Okay, and they say, find those with the positive one or just slightly below the 50 days MA, that kind. Then you can look through that. Okay, so this is one quick way to add in the watch list into Yahoo Finance, because this data it is pre-planned in advance. Okay, I already prepared this. Okay, and the data do not have the market cap because the market cap always changes every single day. So it's not practical for me to include the market cap and all this. Okay, and the data do not provide me the market cap as well. All right, so this is one quick way. So for this coming week, right, let's head over to the bullish ETF first. So for this coming week, it is actually from the 28th of April until the 5th of April. So we are crossing into April and May. So 20 April, right? So you can see that I refiltered already. 28th of May, 28th of April. So 29th, 30th, okay, and then May is until the 5th of May. So I put in already 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1st, 2nd, 3rd of May, 6th is for next week already. So it's okay. So same for the ETF, the stocks, and also the bearish stocks as well. All right, so for the April, right, I just want to focus one, okay, with you guys. It is actually the crude oil. So you can see that USO proxy for the crude oil, and May you can also see USO as well. All right, so USO, so which previously I mentioned, okay, also on the public Facebook Live, right, that for the crude oil, it is crude oil. Okay, I said that during the mid of April until the somewhere near the end of April, right? It is not a favorable time to trade. If you really want to start to go long again, it's somewhere towards the end of April to start of May, which we are actually nearing toward this period already, and it is already showing in the data. Okay, you can see that for USO oil, the favorable period is from the 29th of April until 20th of May for the past 11 years. Okay, 10 years it has been positive, and for the May data, right, there's some overlap. Okay, from 2nd of May to 17th of May, same for the past 11 years, 10 years it ended higher. Okay, so somewhere around until 17 to 20th, until the first half of May or so. Okay, this is the bullish ETF. So for me, okay, you could be looking for some direct entry into crude oil using CFD or using USO ETF, or if you want to look at some of the oil energy stocks as well. So this is the data over there. And for me personally, as I mentioned already, right, I am more inclined towards the bearish side. So if you really want to go long, okay, I'm not stopping you also. I mean, who said I'm right? So, maybe you have your own strategy. You think that the market continue to go higher. But if you really want to buy, right, I'll prefer that you stay with some of the proven sector like semicon, right? It's semicon over there, SMH semicon. So you know that, based on seasonal data, semicon, based on history, is relatively stronger during this period. So let's say the more common one is SMH, right? The semicon ETF, 30th of April to the 10th of June. All right, for the past 11 years, 10 years is ended higher. And also the home construction ITB, 30th of May to 7th of June. Okay, for the past 10 years, 9 years, it ended higher. So these are the bullish one. For May, right, not so much. You can see quite a number of bonds, but bonds, right, tonight I will talk more on bonds, but typically bonds, right, typically mid of May, it tends to be more bullish for the TLT, okay? So right now, I'm not so keen on bonds yet because TLT doesn't show here yet, but TLT typically mid of May, it is more bullish. So stock-wise, I'm not so keen to long stocks, so I won't be looking at some of the stocks, okay? But again, if you're interested to long, you can always, like what I say, right, okay, put in the Yahoo Finance and do a very quick screening yourself. So for the bearish stocks, same also, okay, April and May, I've already filtered already, okay, put in my watch list. So as of now, not so much signal right now based on watch and rinse, okay, but I have already shorted, which is the GES, okay, this is the gas, slightly underwater, I shorted here, okay, it went up higher, okay, so it's underwater. Another one is HRI, okay, this one I mentioned, right? Another one is Macy. Macy is the consumer discretionary. So still not much action yet, still consolidating. I shorted on this bar over here, this bar over there. Okay, so we shall see how it goes. So and also for the indices, right, I'm going to go talk to indices. So for indices, right, the cash index, all right, the zero gamma level is at 5050. Okay, so right now price is above the zero gamma level, okay, which is in a way good, but okay, we are at the next key gamma level at 5001. Okay, and you can see that on Friday the cash index on the dot, okay, Zun at 5001 level, 5099.95 lah. So get resistance there. Okay, so based on standard TA, so that was the previous high, right? That was the previous high over there. Okay, people might buy the breakout over there. Okay, so if price actually right, today can go below this high over there, okay, this high about 5088, then which means that there's a lot of trap traders out there who went long on a Friday. Okay, so we shall see how the market goes. The best scenario is that tonight or this coming week, price go down right there. Then I mean that there's a high chance that the short trade will work. Okay, and you need to understand that we are nearing towards the end of April already. Okay, into May. So May there is a new central pivot range. The new central pivot range based on the closing price right now, right? The CPR, it is actually somewhere around here also for May, which means that we also right dot at about 5,100 level. So once again, you might be asking me, hey Alex, then when will you turn bullish? Okay, very simple. Okay, no change in what I've always taught you. Price must be above the CPR, then I'll be more inclined to go long. Okay, so let's wait for the CPR to form, which is about there. Okay, 5,001 level. If price can stay above 5,001 convincingly, okay, in May, right, at the start of May, then I'll be more inclined to go long. So for this coming week, okay, I forgot to share with you. So for this coming week, there's a lot of economic data over there. So for Forex Factory, this week is 29th of April, right? All right, the FOMC, it is on a Wednesday midnight, which is Thursday Singapore time, early morning now. Okay, so Tuesday there's this unemployment, consumer confidence. Then on Wednesday there's a non-farm employment change, PMI, ISM manufacturing index. Okay, and then on Thursday Singapore time, early morning at 2 a.m. there's FOMC statement. Okay, I believe there is no change in anything, no interest rate cut. But that could be the price mover for the week or so. Okay, and then on Friday, that it is the unemployment rate and the non-farm employment change again. Okay, so all in all, my inclination is more towards the downside. Okay, more towards the downside. But I have no idea how the market will pan out for the first half of the week. It could be go up higher again, come back down. Okay, but if price is really bullish, right? Price need to stay above the new CPR for the upcoming May. But for now, I'm more inclined towards the short side. Okay, so I think that's the insights for this week. If there's more updates, I will post in the members area again. All right, and don't forget tonight there is this public Facebook Live again. So for more insights, right? Okay, I tune into that because I need to prepare also. I'm still in the midst of preparing. Okay, with that, thanks so much, and I'll catch you guys again. Bye bye.